What's up, everybody? I'm Joan.
And I'm Riley.
And you're listening to
Anyways. Today, as you can tell, we are ready for the Halloween season. We've got our decor. We've got our costumes. And we got our mugs.
Yes.
This one's Good Morning Pumpkin.
This one's two motorcycle skeletons. One's in a sidecar. They're cute.
What's in your mug, Joan?
Water. What's in your mug, Riley?
Water.
Because you need to remember to drink your water.
So,
cheers.
PSA.
Are we allowed to say cheers? Or is that copyrighted? Coco's Creek?
No, it's the ding.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome back, you guys.
Yeah,
Glad you could tune in. Ooh, did you just drink some good? Okay.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, so we're in October. We are enjoying the spooky season fall month. We have decorated the place. We will show a video of that later on. Stay tuned for that. Since we are still early in October, I just wanted to talk about just the fall season and, you know, Halloween and things like that. So I'm going to start off with, are you particularly like fond of like fall or just autumn or like, or is it, you know?
Yeah, I like to think I am. I like the decline where it's like really cool in the morning and then it's like warmer during the day and it gets cold at night. Kind of a fan of that. I like being able to wear sweatshirts now.
Right.
It's always fun. And like long pants or long leggings without like dying. So that's also a plus.
Nice.
You know? What about you, Riley?
I agree. I feel like when I was younger, I wasn't like in love with like fall. Not so much that I disliked it. I just feel like I'm much more into it now. I guess also for the cooler weather. I find that I'm very much fond of cooler weather. You know this. And just, yeah, just the coziness. I don't know. I feel like there's a sense of nostalgia with just going into the like latter half of the month, latter bit of the year, so like October, November, December. The holiday season, I feel like, I don't know, just has like a nostalgic energy to it. And like, I don't know, it just is very comforting. Yeah. I guess that's why I just have been like gravitating more with it, just because it's more, it's just got a cozy energy. And then it just gets more and more comforting towards the end of the year. Towards we get to hibernation and Christmas and Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, we eat all food for Thanksgiving, hibernate till Christmas. And like New Year's, you get it.
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
Yeah. So that's that, going into the spooky season, going into the fall season. What are your favorite fall themed things? Because there's a lot of like, of course, decor. There's candles. There's drinks. There's different foods. What is your favorite like fall thing that you have?
Fall aesthetic.
Yeah.
Dare I say?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't a big fan of spooky or scary things till I got much older, and so I definitely lean more towards, like, if you can see my cup, and my sweatshirt, I lean towards like cute Halloween.
Is that the one I got you?
Yes, it is. This is Boop.
I love it.
Right? It's awesome.
Don't scare the audience.
Boop. Sorry guys, didn't be scary. But yeah, I'm more of a like a cutesy. This is Riley's. But more of a cutesy kind of scary, where I like the little cartoon drawings and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan into like gruesome decorations, you know. Yeah. I'm not a fan of like the machines that move and stuff like that. Those still freak me out. Yeah. But I definitely 100% like dressing up and like having fun. Not so much trick-or-treating. I know there's a lot of adults that like still like going trick-or-treating, but I don't like. I mean, I like handing out candy more. I don't know why. But like after I hit an age where I was no longer trick-or-treating, I got to hand out the candy, and that was like the best thing ever. And so I still like handing out candy. But anyway, so yeah, that's how my little Halloween experience goes. But for like my fall aesthetic, I'd say cutesy Halloween stuff. Nothing too gross. Nothing too bloody. I like cinnamon. I know cinnamon gets put with Christmas a lot, but I do like cinnamon, like cinnamon sugar smell, and pumpkin is okay. I like very certain like my pumpkin pie has to be sweet enough to where like I can barely taste pumpkin.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
I'm not a fan of like all pumpkin pies. I only like certain kinds of pumpkin pie.
Have you had sweet potato pie?
Yes, I have. It's interesting. It's not bad. It's interesting.
Do you have a preference for the two?
Pumpkin.
Okay.
Yeah. I like lots of whipped cream on my pumpkin pie.
Nice.
But pumpkin pie is a good smell too.
Are we going to be getting a pumpkin pie for the dorm?
Sure. I can make pumpkin pies.
We still have whipped cream.
Still have whipped cream. Yeah, I made apple bombers today. You have to try
I
them.
smell them.
Yeah.
They smell quite delicious.
Microwave. I made apple bombs because I was gonna make caramel apples because I do like caramel apples, but I didn't have any caramel and I didn't have all my resources to make caramel, so I decided to make like I don't know why my voice keeps going in and out, like apple pie inside a little dough ball. They're actually pretty good. I've eaten one. It's very good. With some ice cream on top.
Sounds very nice. That's what the ice cream was for.
Yes. Oh, and like apple cinnamon. I like apple smell. I like apple cider. Those are all good. When it comes to like clothing and colors, I'm a fan of like black, obviously, black and white. Those are cool. Dark maroon is a nice fall color that gets left out sometimes. Orange obviously is nice. I'm trying to think. Yeah,
She's nice.
you can see by all of our orange decorations.
Also school colors, you know.
Eat 'em up.
Eat 'em up.
Eat 'em up, cats. But yeah, I think that's really my fall aesthetic. Is there any question? Was there a part of that I missed?
No, I just said what was your favorite like fall themed thing. So I feel like you listed off a lot of things.
Well, you made a list of like food and stuff like that, so I just answered all the questions.
Of course.
Anyway, I assume we're gonna get to movies and music for Halloween later. So
yeah.
So yeah. What about you, Riley? What's your fall aesthetic?
That's a good question. See, I always ask questions, but I don't think about them. I very much like to. I've been living for like burgundy as well, just like the darker burgundy and black. But also, I really like the hunter green. That shade has just been really just like the highlight of my life. Just like I've just been falling in love with that. I've never been like a really like green girl, but I've just been really love that color. And I also on YouTube I've been getting a lot of suggestions for vintage lo-fi playlists. So or just vintage playlists, vintage autumn playlists, because you know I'm in my jazz phase right now, classic jazz. But I've just been really enjoying that too, because I feel like jazz music also fits the season, especially like around Christmas time. Because you just think, because like all the classic Christmas songs are like jazzy songs, they're like 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're made by classics. So I don't know, I just feel like it also has that like comforting fantasy. We're walking in a movie, we're walking through a field of leaves, and we have the corn patch over here, and we also have the bales of hay, and we're walking through pumpkins, and yeah, I don't know. I think it just kind of paints a little picture. That's why it's really fun to listen to.
Speaking of what you were just talking about, what is your favorite like fall activity? So when I say fall activity, I mean like something you do between October and November, not necessarily like go look at Christmas lights, but like pumpkin patch, going to corn mazes, carving a pumpkin. Do you like trick or treat? Like any of those things? What is your favorite fall activity?
That's a good question. I think, well, on the topic of trick or treating, I would trick or treat in my neighborhood back when we lived up north. We trick or treat, but then when I moved here, my family lived in an apartment complex, and they didn't do trick or treating. So I was really sad because I never got to do that for like 4 years while we were in that apartment complex. Then we moved to the house that we're in now, and then the last time I went trick or treating was like I was like 15, which is kind of older, but not that old. And I just remember being so excited because I was like, yes, I get to do this again. But like, I guess now, I mean, I'm not super like into trick or treating. I don't like personally want to do that. That's a lot of work. But I like dressing up. I love costumes. That's the best part is getting the.
See, we wouldn't be fine arts majors if we didn't like dressing up in costumes.
Exactly. I just love getting to dress up and come up with different costumes, especially like last year, because I'll have like a costume that I'll wear or like something Halloween themed for dance, and then I have my actual costume. So like the one that I wore for Rocky Horror, and then I wore like a cape to dance.
I think we both had like 3 costumes last year.
Yeah.
Because I went from Richie, because my friends wanted to be
Right.
Club, and then I was Frankenfurter for Rocky, and then I was a witch for Quidditch.
Right. See? Yeah. Look at us.
No, I understand. Yeah, I love dressing up. I'm already ready for dressing up. As Riley can testify, I've definitely put on my costume multiple times and run around the dorm.
It's a nice look. You guys will get to see it at the end of the month.
It's a great look. I said run as I ran around the dorm.
It's a run around the dorm.
As I run around the dorm.
Let me see. Is there anything else? Fall activities. I mean,
some people choose baking, but
true. I've never carved a pumpkin.
You've never carved a pumpkin?
I have not. I think my parents never wanted to do it because it's kind of messy. I don't know, but they haven't even brought it up. I haven't really. Yeah, I don't know. I've never carved a pumpkin. I also don't really have an interest in it. But I like decorating.
We can carve a pumpkin.
Yes.
We'll carve pumpkins.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just decorating and getting to enjoy fall treats and getting to dress up.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I always have fond memories. I always like pumpkin patches because I just have so many fond memories of pumpkin patches and like carving pumpkins. So I think that's where like my only reason why I like pumpkins is because I like go to the pumpkin patch. Like I remember, I think it was kindergarten. Like we took like a school trip, the kindergarten class did, and we went to the pumpkin patch. And my dad came, so I got a pumpkin. And then just about every year we go to like, there's a lot of churches around my house that will have like their own pumpkin sales for like the youth group. And so we'll go pick up pumpkins from them, or if we wait too long, HEB. And then
HEB coming through always.
We pick, my dad and I, until I was a certain age, we'd pick what design we wanted to do. And so one year I kid you not, it was 2 dueling pirate ships on a pumpkin. And that paper was just all the little cut lines and everything. And we sat there and we carved out 2 dueling pirate ships under a moon, dueling on the high seas. It was so awesome.
That's so cool. See, it's that nostalgia that comes with the season.
And then after a while, like my sister came, so we carved. So my dad had helped her carve her pumpkin, so I started carving my own pumpkin. There was one year where my dad was sick, so my mom and I carved a pumpkin. And it was a jack-o'-lantern. She was like, nope. She said, no dueling pirate ships. We're going to make a jack-o'-lantern.
We're going to get this done today.
But it was still a cute jack-o'-lantern, and I loved it, and I still have fond memories of it. And then as my sister got older, we just started carving our own pumpkins just together, you know? So not last year, a few years ago, my senior year of high school, instead of carving a pumpkin, I like shaved a pumpkin. Because there are different ways you can carve pumpkins.
Interesting.
So I like shaved mine so it still had like pumpkin there, but you could see the light through it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I shaved it, and then I painted the scene from The Shining where he's like looking through the door.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I'll show you a picture of it.
Okay.
I can't believe I've never told you that. But yeah,
so you get down to all the different layers.
Yeah, it was super cool. And then last year, because I didn't get to carve a pumpkin because I lived in a dorm my freshman year, but my sophomore year, I had a pal that lived in a house, so I got to carve a pumpkin because someone else got to do it.
Shout out to our pals.
Shout out to my
the pals of Anyway.
So they're good friends of Anyways. But they let me carve a Squirtle pumpkin. So I had a Squirtle pumpkin.
Ooh.
It was not my best carving because I had taken a year off. But
a little rusty.
Yeah, just
so we have to do one so you won't get rusty.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, naturally.
Right.
And I've already been to one pumpkin patch at the Methodist Church. Highly recommend it. Go get. They have lots of cute pumpkins, and all the profit goes to help their little youth group and their kids group. But they have all these different types of pumpkins. So I already got 2 pumpkins. They're really tiny and cute. Adorable. I will not be carving them. They are decoration. They're to be looked at.
Okay.
My children. But yeah. So
where do you want to put them? We've got plenty of space.
Yeah, I'll probably add them to this table.
Speaking, because I just looked this way, we have an official picture.
Yes, we have our photo framed.
This is for our thumbnail from the last video.
Our very first Anyways video in our apartment.
Yes.
There's glitter in this. I can't drink it.
It's like, I'm gonna have glitter in my esophagus.
Honestly.
I just thought this was really cute.
It is really cute. Put it up here.
Wow, look at us. Look at us. It's us and us.
Who would have thought? Not me.
Not me.
There we go.
Wow.
Artsy.
Wait, let's click again. And then it could just be an inception until the end of Anyways.
It's like.
Okay. I like it.
Now we have another thumbnail. What's it called? Oh, you mentioned favorite treats for Halloween. What are your favorite treats?
Speaking of treats, let me plug my friends AA Pastries, double.a.pastries on Instagram. My friends Abby and Allie just made a bakery pastry account. They're sitting up on the microwave. But right now they're selling snickerdoodles, chocolate chip pumpkin bread, and a cookie pretz, which is a soft pretzel with cookie dough in it. It's a concept. It's super good though.
Interesting.
It's the sweet and the salty. It's like
gotcha. They complement each other.
They really do. And the snacks really, they just hit. They just melt in your mouth.
Do love
so hit them up. Their stuff is really cheap. Like $4 for 6 cookies. $4 for a big like cookie pretz. So hit that up. Hit them up. I will put them in the description so you can check out their Instagram. But as for other treats, like fall themed treats, I'm in love with the pumpkin scones at Starbucks.
Oh yeah.
So
she does everything for the pumpkin scones.
Those are what I look forward to every fall semester. I love to say.
Riley also found I don't know if it's a secret item or if it's actually on the menu or not, but if you add pumpkin to your chai tea lattes, it tastes like pumpkin pie.
It does.
It does. I can testify. She made me get it, and it does taste like pumpkin pie.
Yes.
So if you're willing to be adventurous, go try it. It's actually pretty good.
And one of my friends who works at Starbucks says also try pumpkin white mocha. I was gonna try that one last time I went because I was just like, I'm craving a hot drink. You know, I feel like that would taste good. That would feel nice on my throat. Then I walked there, and it was hot that day. It was like in the upper 80s and no clouds in the sky. And I was like, you know what? I need something cold. So we're gonna try the pumpkin chai today. Let me tell you, definitely was an experience.
Did not disappoint.
I'll say. I really want to go to Bath and Body Works and smell their candles for the fall themed, or all the fall themed, products. Because I've been hearing lots of good things.
Bet. Sounds like a plan. Gotta go to Bath and Body Works. I think my favorite treat for this season, I don't know, lately I've been into caramel apples. I don't really know why. I was just reminded of how good caramel apples were, and so now I've just had a craving for them.
Okay.
I don't know, it's weird. But trying to think. Snickerdoodles are more of a Christmas thing for me.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'll go with pumpkin pie maybe.
It's a good one.
The pumpkin chai tea latte was very sweet. That was a pastry in itself. But yeah, I guess I'll go with cinnamon pie. Does cinnamon pie count?
That was very good.
All right, I'm going with cinnamon pie. I
Yes,
make the best cinnamon pie.
I enjoyed it. I had never had a cinnamon pie. It definitely tasted like a cheesecake.
It had the consistency of a cheesecake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my family said when they tried it.
I'm glad
They enjoyed it.
It's good.
It's a good time.
Made it for Perry.
I don't know if he had it, not gonna lie. I know my mom and my sister did.
That's okay. I also made it for them. So.
You're right.
So what's your favorite Halloween candy? Like, what candy did you used to get in your bucket and you were like...
Reese's Pumpkins.
Oh, yes. They were so good.
Yes.
I think the Christmas trees taste better, though.
Yeah. I like to bite the point.
Yeah, you gotta eat them in layers, you know?
Oh, actually, they're eggs. That I'm biased to the eggs.
You're right.
I love to say for Easter. But
eggs hit.
I want to try. They also just made like Frankenstein cups. So the top half is brown and then the bottom half is green. But it's like a Reese's cup.
Huh.
So, but it's just like green chocolate, regular milk chocolate on top. Yeah.
Interesting. It's kind of like when Sour Patch Kids had Sour Patch Zombies. And like, did you never have those?
No.
They were Sour Patch Kids and then they had zombies in them. So the Sour Patch Kids would be sour than sweet, but the zombies were just all sour. So, but they all looked the same, so you didn't know which one you got.
Gotcha.
So you ate it. It was pretty cool.
Like a little Bean Boozled moment.
Kinda, yeah. Bean Boozled's evil.
Yeah, it really is. The skunk was the first flavor I ever had. It's like, this is traumatizing. Never mind.
One time I played and I only got toothpaste, and that was okay because it just tastes like a peppermint. So it was fine. I was okay with that, but I will never eat dog food again.
No. It's the vomit for me. I do not want to have that in my mouth. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Also, if anybody was wondering, these are little eyeball balls.
They're bouncy.
That we have in our fruit bowl. So that's what I'm playing with if you were curious. It's an eyeball.
Little decoration. I think my favorite candy to get was the is it Double Bubble?
Okay, yeah.
No, it's the knockoff brand of Double Bubble. It's like Super Bubble, and it was the blue and white wrappers.
Okay.
And they were the knockoff of the yellow and blue wrapper ones, but they were bigger, and they were so good. I don't know. I've never seen them except at Halloween.
Gotcha.
They
probably
awesome.
come in, you know, those just the big like.
They were like in the generic candy bag, the kids mix or whatever it's called. And like whenever I got those, Super Bubble, I think that's what it's called. Those were the best.
Nice.
You could chew on those things forever. It was basically tire at that point. It was just rubber. They were just giving me pink rubber, I guess. I don't know. It was just plastic.
Not pink rubber.
It like only kept its flavor. It kept its flavor longer than like Double Bubble did. But at the same time, that's not much longer.
That reminds me. I just was thinking about talking about Double Bubble, but it made me think of those gum. The gum that came in like a little swirl and
Hubba Bubba.
Hubba Bubba. Yes, the tape gum. That just came into my head. I just think about like candy that I used to eat because it's those and the baby bottle pops.
I'm not supposed to drink that. It's got glitter. No, I'm okay.
But yes, the baby bottle pops and the Hubba Bubbas.
Baby bottle pops. Those are the best.
Yes, I love those.
I remember I got in trouble one time because we had gone to the store, and I was only like 4 or 5. Gone to the store, and we came home, and I couldn't find my baby bottle pop because I got one. And I was like, I wonder, and my mom was like putting away groceries, so I was like, I wonder if she left it in the car. So, being a smart kid, because I knew kids got kidnapped, I said, I won't go alone. So I took my dog on his leash and I walked to the car and I was like trying to get the trunk open. Oh, I got in so much trouble. I sat in timeout for a long time.
Oh no.
And I did not get my bottle pop. I had to wait, I think like a day or 2 before I could have it.
That's really funny.
But I mean, I took the dog, so I didn't get spanked because
at
least I had the dog.
There was some logic behind it. I
thought it out, honestly. I said, nope, I'm not going to be that kid. So I took my dog with me. That was not the correct answer.
Dang. I mean, it was something.
It was something.
A lot to say.
Yeah. When my mom listens to this, she'll comment on it, I'm sure. She'll let me know why I got put in timeout.
There are other candies that I would like too. I would love ring pops.
Ring pops.
Also jawbreakers.
Jawbreakers. They're like the ones that say like atomic. Like they have like all the crazy words on them. Have you read those?
Yes.
They're like, I don't even know what they taste like. I just remember always liking them.
Yes.
I still like them.
And I would just have them for forever. I definitely remember getting like a big jawbreaker one time. I don't know when. I think it might have been like on a road trip, but it was like at least the size of my palm. And I just was like, I'm gonna finish this. I never did. But
did you like lick it?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say
so.
there's no way that could fit in your mouth.
Yeah.
So
gross.
Like, yeah, you just
go stick the whole thing.
Sticky.
Just stick this whole apple.
But it's a jawbreaker, so that makes it worse.
Yeah.
Then, like.
Yeah.
Yikes. I remember the day. I remember one Halloween they stopped selling like the Jolly Ranchers in like the back, but they sell like the strips of Jolly Ranchers. You ever had those?
I don't think so.
I swear they only come out for Halloween, and they're like this long, right? And it's all just Jolly Rancher.
Interesting.
So like you can like lick it, or you can like break it if you want to, or I mean you could just eat the whole thing. That was my favorite.
Have you ever been a fan of the Nerds
ropes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
I love nerd ropes.
Okay.
They're awesome.
Okay.
They're so much fun too.
Cool.
I enjoy a good Nerds rope.
A good Nerds rope. I was never a fan. I think because of the consistency.
Oh yeah, because it's
like,
bumpy and it's like sticky in the center.
Yeah. I couldn't get into it. I just remember a lot of kids liking the Nerds rope. I was like,
I also like the little boxes
Pixie
of Nerds.
sticks. I was thinking of long candy. This was like, what are some other long candies? Just because I feel like I had my own, but it wasn't Nerds. It was Pixie sticks. I love them.
It was just pure sugar.
Yeah, that's why. I think the blue ones were my favorite.
Probably.
Blue and purple.
So it probably made your whole mouth and lips and face blue.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
I also remember taking like boxes of Nerds and I could just like rip the top off and be like, and it'd be done.
Right?
Just throw it.
Just get the big rainbow one.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And then they had like select flavors too, so you could have like the pink ones or the purple ones. I think they were like grape and cherry. No, grape and strawberry.
Right.
And then they'd have like a random flavor that year, and it was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, like they had like a white raspberry, white cherry, something.
Yeah, I think it was white cherry. And white ones. They had blue raspberry ones one time.
I feel like I've seen an orange.
Probably.
Before.
I would not be surprised. I love Nerds. When are we gonna get a Nerds movie?
A Nerds movie?
They're making all the others. They might as well.
Did they have a movie for Eminem?
I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised.
Let's write it. Why can't we do that?
There you go. A movie all about nerds. He's like, I want to be someone. I want to be part of a team. And he goes and joins the Nerds group.
Wow. Am I a nerd or am I a Nerds row?
Am I a Nerds row?
I like it.
You're welcome. It's a musical now.
It's a musical. It's a movie musical. It's a little different.
Love those.
I think that's a project that we can work on. A little side job.
100%.
Comment down below your dream cast for
Nerds the musical.
Exactly.
Would love to see it.
I like that. Interesting. Putting ideas in my head. Is this gonna be a jukebox?
I don't like all the emotions you're giving me right now.
Hey.
We can play, what's it called? Don't go giving your emotions, is that right? Or no, lay all your love on me, but it can be like a Twizzler talking to the nerd. Instead of being a part of the Nerds rope, she's like, why would you join my rope? She's a Twizzler rope.
Yeah.
So they sing lay all your love on me.
Okay. See? The wheels are churning. Here we go.
Broadway ain't ready for this.
Exactly.
Wow.
Wow.
That was such a nice tangent. I'm like all energized now.
I know. Wowzers.
Love that for us.
Are you sure it's not something else in your cup? Is it the glitter? Giving you a energy boost?
It might be. Oh my goodness.
Just need to lick the pumpkin. 5 points.
5 points if I look with
1000 XP.
Now I know where this pumpkin's been. I've definitely thrown it.
This pumpkin.
This is squishy.
Also, this one lights up.
You said this was
I
squishy.
can see.
I can see.
Twins. Me in the morning. Me after. Me with a Snapchat filter. Me in the morning. Trying to be quirky. Sorry.
No filter.
This needs to go in the garbage.
I can make it.
No. The way that just bounced, just.
It told you it had gone bad. That's for sure. The orange said inedible.
I'm just happy that the camera is not a wide lens. You didn't see that because that was embarrassing.
I want to try again. Something else.
No.
Oh, there's a ball. I got bouncy balls, man. What am I doing? I'm gonna pull a Hayden and just bounce it off of random stuff.
She came back
to
though.
me.
Can we stop? Anyways, well, since we're wrapping up a little bit, we've already established like a little bit of a Spooktober watch theme situation. Of course, not ABC Family, Freeform, they post their 31 Days of Christmas.
Spooktober.
31 Days of Halloween. And so what is your favorite? Do you have a favorite memory associated with a Halloween movie?
Do you want to answer your question first? Or you want me to? I'm gonna think for a hot second.
Okay. I think for me, I would say.
What are you doing to this pump?
I'm sorry. I would say. I guess Monster House or Coraline.
Okay.
Because I remember seeing Coraline in the theater and being just like, whoa, this movie, I don't feel like it's made for kids.
I think a lot of people thought that.
Yeah. I was like, this is an intense movie, kind of. But I don't know, I feel like I got like an intense movie. I saw it with my family. And then, I don't know. I remember Monster House being very just like hyped up and just thinking it was funny, but also like, yeah, I don't know. That was a bad example.
All right.
But
let's see here.
you go, and maybe I'll
to...
think of something better.
It's not my favorite Halloween movie, only because I believe it's like a solid November movie because it takes place in November.
Mm-hmm.
But Nightmare Before Christmas. My mom and I and my sister, when she could talk, so like
of course it's a November
8 months,
movie.
you know, like 7 or 8 months, we would sing, and we still do sing all of the songs from Nightmare Before Christmas. And it's gotten to the point where the three of us like it so much that it's like, it's almost known to like to everyone. I mean, it's a great movie, first of all, and it's got an A+ soundtrack, and
Really?
Danny Elfman is top-notch talent, like, let's be honest here. But we all had like a specific part of the movie that we all really liked.
Mm-hmm.
Like my mom liked the whole movie, but she likes Jack Skellington. She thinks he's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she loves his voice.
He is a cool dude.
And then like my sister always kind of liked just like the mischief, like all the like little tricks and stuff that goes on with it. But she also just always liked the movie as a whole. And then I was always a big fan of Oogie Boogie, so I like know that song by heart. I've always known that song by
That's
heart.
my favorite scene.
It's an awesome. It's a no-brainer, man. But Elizabeth also really likes Sally, so there's that part too. But then Vans, 2 years ago or so, no, last year, they came out with Nightmare Before Christmas Vans, And so
that was last year.
Yeah, as like a Christmas present.
What?
My dad got us all Nightmare Before Christmas vans. So my mom ended up with the like one of the tie-on ones, and then Elizabeth ended up with a pair that was Jack and Sally. So like one was Jack, the other was Sally, and then she got another pair of tie-on ones that were like black and white and had like all the characters on it. And then I got the Oogie Boogie shoes, which are super cool. I'm not wearing them. I'm wearing slippers right now because my feetsies are cold. So I had the Oogie Boogie shoes, and then he got me the matching Oogie Boogie top, which on the back, which has like the Vans thing on it, but it looks like the Nightmare Before Christmas like swirls, and the back has Oogie Boogie on it, and it glows in the dark, and I think that's the coolest thing ever. Yeah. I also have an Oogie Boogie pillow. It's just in San Antonio. I've never brought it to school, but I do like Nightmare Before Christmas. That's the one I have the best memories with, I think.
Yeah. I changed mine to Beetlejuice because I very much enjoy Beetlejuice, and just the movie. I also like the visuals of it. I love the big sand snakes. I love the concept. I also love just everything about it, honestly. I love Winona Ryder.
I love Deo. It's my favorite part of the movie.
And just, I don't know, I like the creepiness of it, but also how it's just kind of like goofy and fun. But it's also got that like Halloween, the Halloween tones to it. Well, I guess any kind of like spooky movie is like Halloween, Halloween themed, as well as Rocky Horror Picture Show, just because we got to have that experience on Halloween evening at the movie theater with like a whole bunch of different people that are all dressed up as like the Transylvanians and
hold on, wait a minute. Here's the thing. Riley and I went in there very dressed to the nines, and everyone thought we were the weirdos because everyone else was in like normal Halloween costumes. And we're like, how are you gonna come to Rocky Horror Picture Show showing meant for costumes and not dress up like the characters?
Well, we found people that were dressed up afterwards. We took pictures, but I like that it was just kind of
they
like,
didn't want me in their picture. They only wanted you. They liked your outfit more.
That's because we were all Transylvanians.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try.
You were Frankenfurter.
I will try very hard not to take it personal.
Okay. Anyways.
And then we took a Brad with us. We had one guy that was a Brad.
Yes. That was a fun
Shout
time.
out to Coco's Create, who was our Brad. But yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
We danced to all the songs and sang along to all the songs.
Right. We just had a little. Was that last night?
No, night before.
Yes, because we watched Trolls and then
Dance to the Time Warp.
Exactly.
Because you just gotta sometimes.
Yeah, just gotta do the time warp again.
I like how we said that we were wrapping up and we're at like almost 38 minutes.
Well,
that was 8 minutes ago.
This is us wrapping up. So, my ladies.
So if you liked this video, go ahead and give us a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel by hitting that little button and then hitting the little bell button next to it so you get alerts whenever we have new content. Do I do the ding? Ding! Right?
Okay.
We also, this is our season 4. I know last episode I said season 3. It's actually season 4 of Anyways. So make sure if you're not caught up already, go ahead and watch. You have 3 seasons worth to listen to.
Exactly. They're all in playlists.
And they're
have no excuse.
Awesome. So there's that too. All right.
Yeah. And just stay tuned for more Spooktober.
Spooktober.
All right.
I'm Joan.
And I'm Riley.
And thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.